Let's continue the review by looking at number 2 on your first review sheet. One thing is that this needs to be a 2 square root of 3. That is the problem that you have on your review sheet. I don't know how it got changed, but there it is. So when you look at this problem, it does look like a lot because there's a lot of words, but really what we need to do is simplify this, and we know that it needs to end up looking like this so that we can get P and Q numbers as our answers. So we walk through, and there are two things that we can do. We know that eventually we'll have to rationalize the denominator. Also in the top, we have to square something. Let's start with squaring so that we don't have three things to multiply out on the top. When you're squaring, you have to be careful because when you are squaring something with a plus in it, you do not just distribute the 2. That is incorrect. If you get 25 plus 4 times the square root of 9, that is not right. You do not distribute the 3. What you do is you have 2 of them because a squared means one thing times itself. So 5 plus 2 square root of 3 times 5 plus 2 square root of 3. So be very careful here. This is all over 2 plus the square root of 3. And we're not going to worry about the denominator right now. Let's get the numerator all straightened out. So let's distribute everything on the top and multiply out. We have 5 times 5. We will get 25. 5 times 2 square roots of 3 will be positive 10 square root of 3. 2 square root of 3 times 5 will be another positive 10 square root of 3. 2 square root of 3 times 2 square root of 3. 2 times 2 is 4. Square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3. And we're leaving the bottom alone for now. So we just rewrite that to make sure that our equations are equivalent. On the top, we have a couple things to combine. We have 2 whole numbers. 4 times 3 is 12. And we have 2 things with the square root of 3, so we will combine those as well. 25 plus 12 is 37. 10 square root of 3 plus 10 square root of 3 is 20 square root of 3. All over 2 plus the square root of 3. Now the only thing left to do is multiply by the conjugate, the top and the bottom of this equation. The conjugate of 2 plus the square root of 3 is 2 minus the square root of 3, and 2 minus the square root of 3. So, 2 terms on the bottom, we have to FOIL. 2 terms on the top, we have to FOIL. So we need to make sure that we are distributing everything. 2 times 37 is 74. 37 times a negative square root of 3 is a negative 37 square root of 3. 20 square root of 3 times 2 is a positive 40 square root of 3. And 20 square root of 3 times a negative square root of 3 is a negative 20 times square root of 3 times square root of 3 is a 3. All over, we are multiplying 2 conjugates, so we know the middle terms will cancel out. So all we need to do is 2 times 2, which is 4. Square root of 3 times square root of 3, which will be a negative whole 3. Almost there. We need to combine what we can. 74 will combine with this whole number, which will be 60. 74 minus 60 is 14. We'll also combine these 2 square root of 3 terms, and we will have a positive 3. Square root 3. All over a positive 1. Dividing by 1 doesn't change anything, so our final answer is 14 plus 3 square root of 3. And don't forget to look back up. Our question was asking us what were P and Q. It said it was going to be P plus Q square root of 3. And our answer does happen to be in this form, so it's easy to answer. P is 14, Q is 3, and those are our answers.